Some of the world's most beautiful and innovative works of contemporary architecture derive their character from one of the world's most abundant materials, concrete. Concrete is the second most widely consumed substance on Earth, after water. It is easily taken for granted as the stuff of pavements, roads and utilitarian structures, such as power stations and car parks. However, concrete can best be described as liquid stone. Without concrete's versatility, strength, and its almost unlimited potential to adapt to imaginative forms, colours and textures, many of the world's most famous landmarks would have been inconceivable. Concrete is also the perfect material with which to build our public buildings, workplaces, and of course, our homes.
When buying a house, the structure and materials is one of the most important concerns, and this is seldom fully appreciated by house buyers. The structure and materials will determine how the house performs. Concrete is a material which doesn't warp, rust, rot or burn, and it's very long-lasting.
The very word concrete is synonymous in our minds with solid, reliable, permanent. When buying a property, we want something that will stand the test of time, summed up in the familiar phrase, investing in bricks and mortar. Unfortunately, some people find out too late that the home they have invested in is less bricks and mortar and more lightweight materials. Show homes are beautifully decorated and fitted out. They are designed to create a good impression. A potential buyer should ask the builder or selling agent some key questions before they buy. Is this a concrete home? What's behind the beautiful wallpaper? What's under that expensive carpet? The more concrete elements in your home, the more likely you are to have a home which is strong, durable and fireproof, as well as a sound investment with a high resale value. You won't be able to tell the difference just by looking, so ask the question, is this a concrete home? Drive around any town or city and you will see many brick and block houses built in Ireland during the 18th, 19th and 20th centuries, still in excellent condition, testimony to the durability of bricks and mortar. Only the test of time will tell how new lightweight framed homes will perform. Will they be as durable as brick and block construction? We expect our home to be a place of refuge from the modern world, somewhere we can relax in peace and quiet.
These days there's an awful lot more noise both inside and outside a house. A concrete block wall will give excellent sound reduction.
Having concrete block internal walls and concrete floors will greatly reduce noise within the house. Concrete homes also differ in how they deal with party walls, that is, walls between adjoining properties. Concrete homes will have 9-inch or 225mm solid block walls between adjoining properties, which provide excellent soundproofing and fire resistance, and greater security against intruders. When buying a house from plans or having one built, you can ask the builder specifically to have a solid concrete block wall installed. Nearly all homes have concrete ground floors, and concrete upper floors are becoming popular. One advantage is sound reduction. Another reason is that underfloor heating can easily be installed in concrete floors.
Yeah, I like that. Do you like them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Having a warm, well-insulated home is a necessity in our Irish climate. Because of its thermal mass, concrete absorbs heat and behaves like a storage heater, allowing the heat to filter back into the room over a period of hours, so it protects against rapid heat gain and helps to keep a nice, even temperature in the house. Independent assessors in the Energy Research Group in University College Dublin recently completed a study into how concrete construction methods would comply with new building regulations, which require very high thermal insulation standards for new homes. The study found that all types of concrete construction can easily comply with the new standards. Your safety and that of your family is a key consideration when buying a new home. Basic measures, such as the use of smoke alarms and having fire extinguishers to hand, can be the difference between life and death.
I've been a fire officer for 30 years, and in my experience, a concrete building has a definite advantage in a fire situation. Concrete is a non-combustible material, will not add to the fire and will allow the structure to remain stable should a fire take place. In multi-storey buildings such as apartment blocks, it's vitally important to have a concrete structure because of the increased risk of fire. This is because of the height of the building and the extra occupancy in the building as compared with a two-storey house. In my opinion, once a building goes over 2 or 3 stories in heights, such as these, they should be made of non-combustible materials, such as precast concrete floors and block or precast construction.
There have been dramatic changes in our lifestyles in Ireland in the last number of years, and this has been reflected in the types of apartments and houses that are currently being built. Newer developments generally consist of a mix of medium-rise apartments, duplexes and houses within a close proximity to shops, public transport, green spaces and other amenities. Concrete is the ideal construction material for these types of developments. This development at Royal Canal Park is an excellent example of a new urban initiative that incorporates rail links, local centres and parkways. It has been built using high-quality precast concrete. With medium-rise construction, fireproofing is vital, and concrete has excellent inbuilt fire ratings. Concrete is a very durable product, and as a result, maintenance is at a minimum in the long term.
Concrete-built homes have other important advantages.
This stencil board effect, yeah.
Okay, that's the kind of colour I was thinking of for the upstairs baby.
Oh, very lovely. Yeah, that'd be nice, I think.
Okay.
Shrinkage and cracking can be a problem in newly built homes. Concrete-built homes generally don't have this problem.
Because timber contains significant moisture, when the central heating is turned on in a new house, the timber elements dry out and shrinkage occurs. This can be severe, causing cracks between walls and ceilings, or gaps between timber stud walls and shower bases. In bathrooms, this can create leaks, so the owner may have to redecorate or carry out remedial work. More and more people want to create a home that meets their needs and reflects their character. Being able to hang mirrors and pictures on internal walls is a basic requirement. Solid concrete walls make life easy for the DIY enthusiast.
Fixing to concrete is very straightforward. It can take substantial weight, such as kitchen units, mirrors, presses, and various types of rails and so on.
Despite the severe damage caused to property by flooding, buildings built with masonry blocks seldom suffer structural damage. Carpets and furniture may have to be replaced, but the concrete structure will dry out.
If flooding occurs in a concrete-built house, the walls will dry out after without any structural damage.
Statistics show that the average Irish person will move home once every 7 years. This figure emphasises the importance of considering resale value when purchasing a home. A well-built, strong, durable concrete home will prove to be a valuable asset when reselling.
On the face of it, concrete is a very simple material, but it's actually very complex. Its basic ingredients of cement, sand, water and aggregate can be mixed together to give very different characteristics. The flexibility of the material makes it ideal from a designer's point of view because it can adapt to any shape or form. Effectively, concrete is what you make it.
Concrete was used as a building material by the ancient Egyptians, Romans and Greeks. As a building material, concrete will not warp, rust, rot or burn and requires little or no maintenance. In Ireland, the concrete industry employs 14,000 people, many of whom are employed in local family-run enterprises. Like glass and paper, it is 100% recyclable. Concrete demolition waste can be reused as a base for new roads and infrastructures for future generations. We build our towns, cities and homes of concrete in the expectation that they will last for generations. Concrete, the most versatile building material in the world. A concrete home is a sound investment, a good home for your money. So ask before you buy, is this a concrete home? Concrete. Liquid stone.